THEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is power. Yeah, I know you all see these shirts. Let me get some light right here. I know you all see these shirts right here, but this is the brand, okay? This is the brand right here. I'm sorry about the lighting right now. And if you would like to, you can purchase some shirts. Leave your information in the comment section, and I promise to get up with you. But needless to say, you all, we have a very sad day here in where? Ohio. Why Ohio, Mo? Because this is where the Ohio police in Canton did what? They did another George Floyd. They pulled a George Floyd move. They actually killed Fred Tyson, 53-year-old man, who, according to the report, actually ran his car into a utility pole. And upon doing that, he ran inside of a VFW bar. Now, when the police arrived on the scene, witnesses told the police that Fred Tyson had fled into the VFW club. And when they went inside, the lady told the police, could you please get him out of here, meaning Fred Tyson. Fred Tyson immediately began to scream. He began to scream and yelling, saying that you're going to kill me, you're going to kill me. Y'all not killing me tonight. Somebody need to call the sheriff. I'm just saying. Hey, so what did they do? A scuffle broke out because he refused to go with them. And I don't blame the man. I don't blame the man. See, there's a difference when you are told to do something versus being scared and told to do something. There's a big difference. And historically, from what we can say over the past 400 years, okay, it's always been the same way. They're just lynching us in a different way. They're just lynching us in a different way. They just pulled another George Floyd move on my man out there in Ohio. He told them that he could not breathe. A scuffle had ensued. They cuffed the man. Okay? And then one of the officers, Scooganoogie, whatever you want to call his name, starts with an S. Scooganoogie, whatever his name is, the man, the beast, the so-called police, murdered this man by putting his knee on Tyson's neck. And Tyson told him, I can't breathe, would you take your knee off my neck? And according to the reports now, they say that his knee was there no longer than a minute. Well, how long does it take to stop the circulation from going to the brain when you have someone in a chokehold? So just imagine if you got all of your pressure down on this person's knee, probably, the jugular vein, cutting off all of his circulation. So what did they do? They slammed the man against the wall. Not like threw him against the wall, but they, according to the reports, they sat him against the wall. Okay? Why do I say slam the man? Hey, there's no telling what happened with that, because I wasn't there and neither was you. But those cameras was. Okay, and according to the footage, that's what they did. They placed him against the wall, and then one officer began to joke about how he always wanted to be in a bar fight. Not to mention, well, he don't think that one counted as a bar fight. And then the other officer was doing what? Going through his wallet, trying to identify him or whatever, But all along, Tyson was over there on the wall dead. Then they're going to say, oh, do you feel a pulse? The man told you that he couldn't breathe. The man told you that he couldn't breathe. You didn't care because you don't look at him as a man. You look at him as an animal. You don't look at him as a human being. And you know what? This is going on all over America again. It has never stopped. It just possibly slowed down, or we're just not getting all of the reports, okay? I'm just saying. And just for my educated guess, no, we're not getting all the reports, even though we have the ability to get the reports through information. Okay, this is the age of information. We can research. However, this was uncalled for. After the police said that he's not breathing, he don't have a pulse, now you want to perform some CPR on the man. And then what do you give him? Some Narcan? Yeah, you gave him some Narcan. And then gonna call and say, well, the paramedics, hurry up. You wasn't saying that when you had your knee on that man's neck when he was telling you that he couldn't breathe. They do this type of stuff for fun and sport. They do this type of stuff for fun and sport. Now, if they didn't do this for fun and sport, why do they continue to do it? Maybe because they know that they can continue to get away with it. But as of lately, some of those police officers who've been doing dirty work have got caught and received jail time, as in the case in Mississippi. And speaking of Mississippi, you just got the other police that just ran over the 17-year-old boy with the cruiser, left tire marks all in his back, okay? How you going to explain that? How you going to explain that, Mr. Schneber, whatever your name was, in Canton, Ohio, when the man told you that he couldn't breathe? How much reform has to take place? How many people continuously have to die senselessly? Senselessly. And how long is the public not going to hold police liable? Now you say the public. Well, the public is those people that you vote into office, isn't it? They represent you. That's what you voted in them, you know. According to you. According to you. The man lost his life. Handcuffed. Handcuffed. Let me ask you something. Why do y'all do that when you handcuff him? Why don't you do it when you don't have him handcuffed? Huh? You know why? Because he ain't going to let you do that. Because then what? You still got to kill him, right? You still got to kill him because he ain't going to let you kill him handcuffed. I mean, not handcuffed, right? He's just not going to let you kill him and he's not handcuffed. But being handcuffed and it's two of you, well, what is the man going to do? But D-I-E. But D-I-E. Whatever happened to that George Floyd bill? Huh? Whatever happened to the anti-lynching law bill that Joe Biden signed? Because this is a form of lynching. So, what do you think should happen to these police officers? And they're still paid. But they're suspended, but they're paid for killing another black man. For killing another black man. All over how he ran his car into a pole. What's the worst could have happened? He could have paid city damages for the pole. But no, you all took his life. Why couldn't anyone do what the man asked him to do? Like, call the sheriff. You know why? Because the good old boys wanted to take care of the job themselves. What do you think about that? Leave your comments in the comment section on that. And speaking of being murdered by the police. Look at Dexter Reed. Dexter Reed, that young man from Chicago, okay, whom task force police shot up in his car 96 times. And according to the autopsy, he was hit 13 times. And all of this took place less than 1 minute. Less than 1 minute. Another black man that was scared to death for his life. Police say, Copa say he had a gun. Copa say he fired first. But if they did not approach him so aggressively, maybe he would not have been so scared. They came to his car with guns pulled out. You all saw that video that I made. If you haven't saw the video that I made, go back and watch the video on the uploads about Dexter Reed. And you'll see how they approached this car. And I can imagine how the police had approached Mr. Tyson. But however, Mr. Tyson did deserve some type of way of being approached, but not in that way. Because I can just imagine how they approached the man. And according to the reports, one of the police told him to get on the fucking ground, okay? He didn't hurt nobody. He hurt a pole that he had to pay for. Damage is done. He just would have went to jail, but he was scared for his life. You cannot blame these black men out here being scared for their lives when the so-called police, aka KKK, pulls you over for a traffic stop. In fact about it, if it's not a high-speed chase, many states are saying that they are going to do away with traffic stops because traffic stops is becoming and has been one of the root causes of unarmed black men deaths that was perpetrated by the so-called police. I'm just saying. Leave your comments in the comment section. It's your host with the most, MOPOWERZ, on THEMOSHOW Chicago, where the execution of knowledge is power. Yeah, on your way out, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like and the share. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. And as I stated, if you wanted one of these shirts, we have them in all different settings. I'll wear them. You let me know. Leave your comments in the DM if you want one. Okay? And go over to my other page, MOPOWERZ on YOUTUBE. Check that out if you are historically inclined or want to learn about history, learn about yourself. If you want to travel, if you want to see what's going on in other places that you want to travel to that you haven't been to, go to that channel. We got a lot of stuff going on. And go down and watch these videos on the uploads of this channel as well. Thanks for viewing, you all. Peace out and never give up on your DREAMS.